Welcome to Chef Gino's Kitchen. Today is a very good morning. So we're making a nice breakfast. Well, healthy, but it's my rendition of shakshuka. And although we're trying to make it authentic, I decided to make it a little more exciting by putting bacon and shimeji mushrooms. So let's start. We need olive oil, white onions, garlic, about 2 cups of bottled or canned pasta sauce, 1 tablespoon cilantro leaves and stems, 1/8 teaspoon ground cumin, 1/8 teaspoon fennel seeds, half teaspoon paprika, pinch of cayenne pepper, pinch of nutmeg, salt, and pepper. For the topping, we will need eggs, salt. For garnish, 3 pieces of crispy bacon strips, shimeji mushrooms, grilled pita. So we have our onions, and then we have our garlic. You want the garlic to be easy to peel. You can actually soak it in water, and then we'll just take out the hard part, and it's very easy to peel it. This is what we do in the restaurant, so we can peel a lot, no? At one time. And we'll start chopping our garlic. Alright. Pan is looking good, nice and hot. So we put some olive oil. So we'll get like a few tablespoons of our onions. And like in the other episodes, I would always say that you start with your onions first instead of the garlic because it has a longer cooking time and we want it nice and sauteed, and we want to sweat and bring out the sweetness of all those onions before you start adding the garlic, because the garlic is gonna cook really fast. So now it's time for our garlic. And while the garlic is happening, we have our fennel seeds that I want to bruise. You can like do a rough chop of it. I want to put it together with the aromatics. Wow, the smell of the fennel is very fragrant, nice licorice, which will give our dish a nice complexity. Exciting. Then we add our pasta sauce. You can make your own tomato sauce. You can use the bottled ones. And my tip is just to simmer it a little longer so that the flavor develops. And then we will put our spices. We have our cumin. If you're using cumin seeds, you have to bruise it and add it together with the fennel. And we have some nice smoky paprika, nutmeg. I will not put all of it. Putting too much will make it taste funny. Cayenne pepper. Okay, an initial seasoning of salt and pepper. Okay. So we'll let this simmer a bit. Maybe we can put a little bit of chicken stock to this so that we let it simmer some more. And while this thing is simmering, we will now get some cilantro. Okay, the roots. Okay. With cilantro, we're Asians and we use the stem. We don't throw the stem, we use it. In fact, the Thais even use the roots because they are ripe. When you smell it, a lot of the concentration of flavor comes from the root. So you know what? Let's just throw it in. But before that, I want maximum extraction of flavor. So we'll beat the cilantro root, and you know what? Let's chop it so we don't have to fish it out later. We'll add that on. Okay. Some stems. I'll leave this one for our garnish later. Chop it, but let's do a little bit of a rough chop so it looks nicer and as a garnish later. So we'll mix this. We'll give this a couple of minutes more. This is ready, but we have to crisp up the bacon. That's part of being the part of the excitement. So let's multitask, and we'll put our bacon. This bacon is store-bought. Water or a little stock will do. We want to render the fat of the bacon, so it's gonna get fried in its own fat. That's the thing there. Okay, bacon is looking good. We'll just turn it and cook the other side. This is gonna be quick because nag-shrink na siya, as you can see. This bacon is really, just an add-on. You can actually go without the bacon. It's already good to go. But, we want it extra good, so we'll do it. we have our bacon fat. I'll set aside a bit of it and then get some onions. And this is where we're gonna saute our mushrooms. So we have nice shimeji, it's readily available in the market now and it's very affordable. So it's beautiful. This used to be very, very expensive. Season it with salt, pepper. So just give this a good saute. We don't want to really overcook it because again, they're so pristine you can actually eat it raw. So before the juices come out, we want ample heat so that the juices don't come out. But if you saute it too long, it's also gonna come out. So we want to actually avoid that. So I'll turn off the heat. And this one, we will put this here alongside with our bacon. Tomato sauce looks good. Let's start to crack our eggs. Now, we want to make sure that we are putting fresh eggs. So as much as I'd like to put it straight here, we want to put it in a bowl first to kind of assess if it's good enough, if it's good eats. We'll just put a spot here. Look for a spot for egg number 1. Egg number 2. And the eggs are tasteless, so we gotta put salt there. We wait for it to cook and we're good to go. We'll just put our, our mushrooms and bacon later. Again, this is my rendition. You can put other things or you can just actually serve it like this. I just want to make it, more exciting. It's breakfast, more texture, more elements. That's what we're after. So just wait for the eggs and promise, good to go na talaga. Okay, our eggs are a few seconds away. We don't want to mix it too much anymore. And we'll get our sidings. And, we can start arranging our mushrooms in the middle. Okay, so let's finish it with our crispy bacon. Haha. Our cilantro. Nice. We'll put this here because I want to quickly heat up my pita just to give it a little bit of brown marks. You can actually use any bread. I just want to stick with the concept, so we're using flatbread. We just want it to bubble a bit, have a little bit of brown spots. There. We'll just quarter this. And there. Tara! Breakfast na tayo. So here we go, our shakshuka. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you have requests, please don't hesitate to comment.